My little man is helping me with getting these seedlings going. And so he is helping me on his own by putting tags inside them, which is great progress for our Naturally Recovering Autism program that we're doing. Oh, thank you, Mike. I don't have seeds or anything in there, but this is his way of helping. What is great about this is that he's acknowledging what it is that I'm doing, that I am planting, that I am putting the markers on there. As you can see, that I have the markers on each one of those. And so just for him to acknowledge what I'm doing, to focus, to pay attention, to understand like that, is wonderful progress for the Naturally Recovering Autism program we're doing. I'll explain that in a second. And there we go. Look at that. He is helping me because we have to put dirt in there, huh, Mike? And then we put some seeds or the seedlings in there. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So see, he is helping me. Before the program, though, he wouldn't have been able to do any of this. He would not have had the focus. He would not have had even the coordination to properly do what it is that he is doing as well, or even the eye contact. Ain't that right, little man? And so, like I said, there's a lot of progresses. I'm not, when I use the word ignorant and everything, I'm not meaning it in a mean way. As far as the previous TikTok post, because I want to post this on TikTok as well. People on there basically are not understanding what's going on. I understand. I get it. If I wasn't in this situation, I would have no idea. Hold on, Mike. I would have no idea what it is that's going on. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? I would be the same way. And so what I'm saying is when I'm using the word ignorant, it just basically means lack of awareness. So that's why I'm pretty much saying on there, please research, please look into this. This is not new. Everybody has to blow everything out and be dramatic and all that kind of stuff because they think that RFK and all this stuff's happening. No, this program has been for many, many years now, well before all of this. They're aware and awake to what is going on, to the injuries and everything. My little man, he was talking. There was a lot of things that he was doing. He was doing the milestones, all kinds of stuff that was great. And I don't want to go into detail because I don't want to lose any accounts or anything. So it's unfortunate we still have to live in a hush-hush society. If that is not enough for you to wake up to understand that there's something going on, then I don't know what else to say. I have nothing to hide, nothing to gain, anything from this other than just trying to share and trying to reach parents or caregivers that need this type of information that can be helpful for them. No, that's not a dying plant. I just clipped it in case somebody's like, ew. No, I just clipped it. It's elderberry bush. And what I'm doing is I have it in water right now. I had it yesterday in a flower pot, but I was like, maybe, because like these leaves, the smaller ones, that's the same plant. It's just smaller. And so I'm trying to sell seeds and plants and things like that. And so I'm just starting out, basically. Everything is organic. But that's the same plant. So I had that yesterday in water. And with that looking better than the way this is like, well, it is bigger too. So I was like, we'll just go ahead and, put it in water too for now. We got cold temperatures coming anyway, so that's what I'm concerned about as far as the garden. Okay, so what I do need to say though, he's going to mark it for us. No, I'm filming it. What I do need to say though, before I forget, because I'm already forgetting because I'm getting distracted. Thank you, baby. He's handing me the cap and stuff, so I'm trying to get it closed up. Thank you, Mike. You're my big time helper, baby. Like I said, before the program, all that you're seeing him doing, he would not be doing. I'm just going to put it that way. And we're not even fully on the program yet, like as far as like the diet change and everything. We are getting there, slowly there, but yeah, and it depends on how much longer I can afford it right now. It's going to depend on all of that and more. So I'll keep y'all updated with that too. But yeah, so there was the main thing that I was going to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and pause it until I remember. I can't remember, but if I do get to edit this video, I will try to maybe write it on there or write it on the video somewhere or something. Description, like on YouTube, I can put it on there, and then like TikTok is just too little of writing. And you have to write like 1,000 things, which is annoying. So Anyways, I can't remember what I was going to say, but I did want to say something else, and I'm already forgetting that too. But see, with the program, that's the issue. I went ahead and I ordered us some salads today from Salitas or whatever, and basically restaurants, fast food, this, that, and the other, they do not filter their water whatsoever. Me, when I have filtered water, because that's what I do, my brain can think clearly, I can remember things. It's just a much smoother way things go. And then when I drink things like that from restaurants and, you know, all that kind of stuff, then it's basically like, hold on a second, let me think again. Wait, kind of there. Oh, no, it's going away. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, it's there. Oh, wait, no, it's not there. You know, it's just a juggling game. Anyway, so, and plus, not only that, I have to hurry because little man, like, he's being very patient. Usually, he would have already grabbed at the recording device. I don't want to say it because he'll know what I'm saying because he's learning that now. Okay, now I can say it. The cell phone. And basically, you know, he takes it and all of that, and so I have to stop recording. But yeah, the program, like I said, this has been many years. This is nothing new. This has been going on for a very long time. Some people, you know, think that it's the RFK thing. No, it's not. This has been going on for many years. Like I said, RFK and them are obviously awake to what's going on because they're obviously seeing people like me and other celebrities and other people, celebrities like Jenny McCarthy. She's the one that started, and that's where I started realizing, oh, is that what's going on? Is he autistic? Because I had no idea. My son's older than her son, and so by the time the information and everything started getting out, like in the mid-2000s, my son was born in 1999. So I had no idea what was going on. And like I said, you know, he was talking, there was different things that was going on. I can't go into detail, but, you know, cause, for me, I'm getting frustrated, but I don't care at the same point anymore. I'm finally, like, yes, it's frustrating and my passion and everything is there. However, I want y'all to see the squirrel, but hear me at the same time too. However, I'm at the point now finally that I finally have learned, like, just relax. Just whoever is meant to hear these messages, they're going to hear it, and it's going to help them. It doesn't matter what people think, feel, say, or anything. Like, it's not that it don't matter, it does, but it don't matter as far as my personal feelings. I've finally learned to, you know, I need to work with people that resonate and understand with what's going on with our scenario and things like that. I will answer questions and I will be polite and I will do things if somebody is legitimately, you know, being serious about it and asking questions and things like that. If it's just trolling and being rude and, you know, and all that kind of stuff and just voicing opinions, blah, blah, blah. You have an opinion, I have an opinion, the next person has an opinion, and we all have an opinion. This is my experiences, basically, that I am sharing, and like I said, I'm reaching out to people that need this type of information to be able to see this themselves. This is sharing our journey while we are on the program of Naturally Recovering Autism. It is a program. Program means basically in this scenario we are taking things like vitamins, minerals, supplements, herbals, elixirs, this, that, and the other, changing the diet, doing different things that's helping us to recover autism. Yes, because it's an injury. No, it is not genetic, and no, it is not neurological, and this, that, and the other, and all these other excuses that's been given. This is injuries. I've been injured, my son's been injured, etc., etc. We have not had this in our family. This is something new. So, you know, look at the other stuff that's been going on for the past few years since 2020 or whatever it was. Just open your eyes, research, you know. Like I said, there's nothing for me to gain, nothing for me to lose, nothing at all. Seriously. I'm just literally trying to share challenges, progresses, whatever it is, on this program that we're doing. And I'm also witnessing myself while taking it too, along with witnessing myself, the differences in what it is actually doing versus what it was like before the program. So, like I said, you know, there's many things that I'm doing. It's been extremely windy. But it should be beneficial and helpful for others. I will update and make more videos about this when I can focus, because I only have so much time left during the day and I gotta hurry up and get all of this because we got 40-degree temperatures coming. Yeah. Hi, I am a mess. But what I did want to say is that the herbals and everything that I am growing and will be growing, because I got to learn all of this stuff, some of the stuff I can do myself aside from the program, but not everything. And so I'm going to share some of what we're doing and what I'm making and things like that when the time comes. But I'm working towards it, in other words, to share making like elixirs, herbals, and things like that of certain things that I can make at home that can also be beneficial that you can learn to make, because I will, like I said, teach it as well, as best as I can. So therefore it'll help also with your situation as well if you're raising somebody also with special needs, autistic and things like that. So yeah, I wanted to let y'all know that's what I'm trying to say as well, is that too.